Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. It's been a while since I've done a stash ad video, so I figured this would be good enough time as any to do it. I hit some garage sales this weekend, and I believe it or not, actually come home with 3 kits. So we'll get into that. I don't want to drag this one out real long. I've also got an update on our Dad and I's buddy build on the 66 Riviera. I got some paint on the interior so I can show you that color, and I actually picked up the paint for the body, and we'll show you that, and then we'll see how those are going to go together, guys. I think it's going to be really nice. So just getting into the stash ads, guys. First one I stopped at yesterday, guy did have some model kits. He had a few there, but this is really the main one that caught my attention the most. Now, I believe I've got actually 2 of these 64 cutlasses, the hard tops, and I've actually got a convertible. So this was probably now my 3rd hard top. But it's nice thing about model kits, guys, is, you know, I think of some of us, if we would get 10 of the same thing, it really wouldn't matter, because you can always do them different ways. Like, I'd eventually like to do one of these like as a drag car. But that'd be a plan in the future. But anyway, nice to have it. Again, won't go over all the boxes and everything, but nice to have this in the stash. 64 Cutlass 442, another one in the stash, I should say. All right, so that's one down. And then another sale went to in a different town. Had a couple of NASCAR. He had quite a few NASCAR things and some Hot Wheels and stuff like that, DVDs, and come across this one, an old monogram. I love the old monogram NASCAR kits, and I've had my eye on one of these on eBay a couple different times. I just never pulled the trigger on it, and found one there. It says $20 there, but he said he was taking $12 a kit. So you know, I couldn't turn that down. Check out original price, $9.59. Tell where we've come, guys. But anyway, so it's good to have that Ricky Rudd Lumina there. Like I said, I've been wanting that one for a little while, and finally got that one in the stash as well, to add to the NASCAR collection. And then he had, like I said, he had probably 6 or 8 kits, NASCAR kits. And here's another one I picked up, Sterling Marlin, Monte Carlo, would be the winner. Yeah, represents the 1995 Daytona 500 winner. Again, $12 for that kit, guys. So $24 for 2 kits. You can't beat that. So got another one. Again, my monogram. Love the way they go together. Build such a nice kit when they're done. And great decals in those usually. These newer ones anyway. All right, now that does it for the garage sales, actually. And then now this one was from an antique store, or a flea market, quote unquote. Found this Don Nicholson 61 Impala. This is the old Lindbergh kit. Now when I picked this up and looked at it inside, it was actually already built up, but it had not been painted or anything. They just kind of threw it together. But it was not a glue bomb, so I sat in there one evening and I already actually pretty much got the thing disassembled. So I can pretty much just add this just to a standard, some other type of drag car. They have used the decals in it, so we'll just strip all those off, and then eventually I'll have a car here then for another drag car. So let's go and throw this back together. I guess I really didn't have to take that out. Just wasting video time, huh, guys? Anyway, so that was pretty cool to. Well, tell you, we'll do that later. It's pretty cool to see it, guys. Everything is pretty much all in the box. I have been through it as I was taking it apart, and everything is in there. Just is all kind of scattered abroad. I did not take time to put it in another bag. But now the only thing with this one that I've seen, the windows are kind of maybe goofed up a little bit. So I'm going to see if maybe I can't clean those up a little bit. And I actually need to get the Novus. I've got the Novus 2, and it's the Novus 1 or the Novus 3. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. I think it's the Novus 3 is the heavy scratch remover. So I need to actually get some of that, because I've got the Novus 2, and that's just for, you know, basic polishing, takes out light scratches and swirls and things like that. But to work on some of this glass, I'd probably need that Novus 3. So eventually I will get me some of that as I fumble off camera to get this chassis back in. There we go. So anyway, 61, Don Nicholson's 61 Impala super stock race car. So put that one over here. And then at the same flea market, only on a different day, come along and found this. Another 51 Chevy Bel Air. I've built these in the past, guys. They are a little quirky, but man, you take your time on them. They build up into such a nice car. So this would be cool maybe to do something like that on the front. Maybe turn this one into a gasser or something eventually, we'll ever get at it. But man, they look nice. They look nice as originals as well. And so just another cool 51 Chevy there. The first one of these I built was actually back in the late 80s, actually. Matter of fact, my dad had, and I think I mentioned this before, my dad had a 51 two-door sedan. So I found a hardtop version at, I believe it was Kmart, built that, and it was kind of nice. I had the one-to-one car right there to go to as a reference. So that was a lot of fun building that one, because you could just go out there and see what colors I needed to make the inside and everything. So 51 Chevy by AMT. Nice to have that one again. Now that one was $30. I did pay a little extra for that one, a little bit more than I wanted to, but I really wanted to have another one of these in the stash. The Don Nicholson Impala was only $10, so you can't beat that. Now, another one on the thumbnail, guys. I hope it wasn't terribly misleading, but there was another kit on, or box on the thumbnail. Actually happened to be this one right here, a 1964 Cadillac Coupe de Ville hardtop customizing kit. Now, guys, this is just an empty box. Well, it's not 100% empty. It's got the decals, the original decals, and the instruction sheet in it. Now, my daughter, my birthday was back in May 6th, and my daughter, a couple weeks before, had asked me, Dad, you got any ideas for your birthday for me? And I got to thinking, I said, well, I really didn't know right offhand. Well, I got to looking through eBay, and I just kind of typed it in and come up, and here was this box, because I have built that 64 Cadillac, and I said, it'd be cool to have it. I knew that came from the old Johann flat box. I said, well, that'd be really cool to have a box to go with it. So I just sent her that link, and sure enough, I kind of had forgot that I sent it to her, and the link, and on my birthday, lo and behold, I opened her package, and sure enough, she went ahead and got me that empty box. So I really appreciated that. So I'm going to show you real quick what's in here. Don't want to stand up on its own back there. There we go. So we got the original instructions right there, 64 Cadillac, guys, and these are really nice. These aren't all yellowed up like a lot of them tended to do, but you got the whole instruction sheet, fairly simple stuff. And again, it's a tall one. So there you go. It's almost like a calendar style. And then there, of course, your final assemblies and everything on the back. And it was cool here. They give what they call the sketch pad. It give you an opportunity. You could either trace this out, so you wouldn't have to draw on the instructions, but it give you to where you could draw some ideas up before you actually started building the car. And I think it even says in here you can get custom parts from other kits, and make something special on your own there too. So that was really cool. And then there's just a card she gave me there. Happy birthday card. And then here's the original instruction sheet. And then this says Michigan 1964 on it. And guys, that really, now again, you try to use them, they'd probably come apart, but looks really, really nice, very presentable. So cool to have that as part of that build from that Cadillac. And I don't know, I may just attach on the end of this video, I may just attach a picture of the car with this box too, just be kind of a cool looking little display piece there. But I thought that was really cool. She really surprised me with that, because like I said, I almost had forgot that I had sent it to her, and that link. And but we're just going to check out this one real quick here. 64 Johann kits, all the other ones, Fury, Chrysler 300, Rambler, Dodge Polara. Then there's just all your different custom parts, stock seats, and the like. And then just some more custom parts on the side there. So cool, these old flat boxes. And then their kit C364 149. Now I'd read somewhere or something that this might have been the price, but I don't know 100% for sure. Not if that would have been a $1.49 or not. I don't really know that. So, but is 1/25th scale. So yeah, empty box to kind of go along. I kind of like to get these old boxes. I do have a somewhat of a small empty box collection going, and it's just cool to have one of these old flat boxes. You see how skinny that is. Pretty cool to have in the collection now. So that away. And then, guys, another one that was very, very special to me because it was also a gift from my daughter. The brand new 71 Dodge Demon from round 2 with the MPC, the old vintage MPC label on there. Pretty cool. In that same birthday package, my daughter had given me a gift card. And she said, Dad, I know this will you'll put this to good use. Hope you enjoy what you get. And I asked him at my local hobby shop, because Hobby Lobby hadn't had any coming up yet, and I knew it was getting a little bit hard to get online. And so I just asked them about it. So, well, we're expecting them. They just didn't know when. I said, well, put my name down for it. And they called me the other day, and it was in. So I just used my the gift card that my daughter got me, and it was able to get to, and I actually got 10% off of that price. So virtually, guys, I got a free 1971 Demon kit. So very cool. I have not opened it yet. I'm not going to take time on camera here to do that. Seen a lot of these already, box openings and things, and builds already, but this is the first time I've got my hands on the new Demon. So excited to get into that one. That looks like a really, really cool decal sheet there. Pretty neat to have stuff that hasn't been released in so long. Now, I guess with this one, most everybody probably knows, but for maybe those of you who don't, I guess they used the original MPC designs, but completely tooled this brand new all the way through there. It says all new tooling on it. So that's really cool. I know they, I think one thing is they did, I think the headlights used to be molded in, and they've actually made those now where you use a clear lens. So give it that much more look of realism there. So so finally got a 71 Demon in my possession, and also I'm also waiting on their they got my name on the list for one of the Dodge Warlocks when it comes out. So just something cool to have, way to support the local hobby shops as well, and just gives them some business too. So there's the Demon. All right, real quick update on the Riviera, on the Riviera buddy build with my dad. I did get the paint here. I did not put any on the outside here, so I'm going to crack this open real quick, guys. Give it a little shake, and I'll just show you what color this car is going to be. I'm going to have to shake it up again here. We'll see what it does. Yeah, no, there you go, right there. There is the color, guys. That is now they call it butternut yellow. But the I think the 65 color was actually, or the 66 was actually a bamboo cream. What color do they say this is on here? 65 to 68. I guess it depends on what GM branch it was. I believe Buick called it bamboo cream. So that's the outside color. And then here I got the seat painted here. There's going to be the inside color. So or the outside color. Yeah, inside. I'll get it, guys. I promise you. So there's the outside, there's the inside. I think that's going to be a nice contrast when that's all done. And then I asked Dad about certain combinations on it, like, because this kit actually has a separate frame. Here's the chassis all primered. So it's got a separate frame with it. And I asked him if there's any special way he wanted that. He said it doesn't matter, just paint it whatever and get it done. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to paint this body pan here the bamboo cream, and then I'm going to paint the frame. It'll be a gloss black, so just some nice contrast. And I was thinking about just having all the chassis together before, but I got to look at the instructions ahead of time, and you actually can't do that because you've got to put the exhaust in actually before all the suspension and everything goes together. So it's a good thing I looked at that ahead of time. So, but anyway, guys, that's pretty much where we're at. I've got the front seat there. I got the front seat there painted. I got the back seat here painted. And I don't know, I might try to hit that with a little bit of a dull coat too, so it's not quite so shiny for the interior, but we may just leave it go as well. And that paint is, that is a Rust-Oleum, what does it say? Colonial Red. So I actually use this on my flatbed, my Fruha flatbed that I've got. And so I've had this paint for quite a while, but it's sitting around. That's what we had talked about, kind of like a burgundy interior. So I thought, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put it to use. I got the door panels, they're over there. I got them hanging up. They were still pretty tacky, so they're drying too. But anyway, that's where we're at, guys, on that. That's really about all I've got done. I just kind of started digging into that today a little bit. And I'm just going to put these two old boys up here. Well, one recreation of an old one and an old one there. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much the stash ads here recently. Actually, I guess that's from about the last month here. So, that's about all I've got today. Hope everybody liked the video. Hope you're having a great weekend. So, without saying anything else, if you guys liked the video, go ahead and give me a like, share, subscribe, and comment. And until next time, this is Eric from Eric's Model Garage. So you guys have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.